Little Yoon is going in circles over here. Little Yoon, come over. We have question and answers today, Little Yoon. Oh, Little Yoon, you just run over Savvy with your bike. Poor Savvy. Come here, Savvy. Come over here, Savvy, where it's safe. It's not safe by Little Yoon. It's never safe by Little Yoon. It's never safe by Little Yoon, especially when he has his wheels. Especially when he's got his wheels going on. It's never safe. You crazy, Savvy, and you crazy, Teddy, and you crazy. You're the most crazy, Lil Yoon. All right, honey, are you coming over? Okay, honey's cooking right now, y'all, but she's about to be coming over. And I figured now would be a good time, y'all. Before I headed out and started working for the day, I figured that now would be a good time to kind of sit down, have a talk with Savvy. Savvy, just get up here. Come on, Savvy. Just get up here, Savvy. Okay, easy. Now Moose is coming. Now everybody's coming. Okay, everybody but Savvy, get down. Everybody but Savvy, get down. No, Moose, stop barking at stuff. Okay, Savvy or Teddy, go down. Sheesh, now everybody's left. Anyway, I figured now would be a good time to just sit down with everybody, have a talk. Let me get somewhere where the sun's not going to be shining right in y'all's eyes. I figured now would be a good time to sit down and have a talk and explain to everybody what the heck is going on around here on Honey Hill. What are we doing? What are the plans? Where are the cows going to be? Where's Moo? Where are the horses? When are the horses coming? There's been a million more questions. And I feel like throughout this journey, we've covered everything. Like, we've covered where all the cows are now. We've covered what we're building for the cows to go to. But we're also at the same time, we're jumping back and forth. We're doing the house, and then we're in the pasture, and then we're over here, and then we see some deer, and then there's a coyote, and then there's just so much going on. So I can see how everybody can get kind of scrambled and confused, and I feel like none of us are on the same page right now. I feel like absolutely not a single one of us are on the same page right now. I don't even know what page I'm on, okay? And I'm the one working on it. I don't even know what page I'm on. So what we should do right here, right now, we should all sit down and we should have a talk. I have a notebook right here with some questions already written on it. But what I need you guys to do, if you could, real quick, could you type out your question? If you have a question about Honey Hill, and I'm going to try to go back through comments too after this live is over. If you have a question about Honey Hill, would you please type it now? I'm looking for my pen. Honey, do you see my pen?
I see it.
Oh, I see it. I see it right here. Okay, would you guys... Yeah, I got 2 pens, honey. Would you guys please write down your questions right now? I already have a list going. I want to see every question. When are you going to put up trim around the house? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. That's the kind of questions I need. I'm just going to write down trim and put a question mark. And we're about to go through and answer all of these. When are the horses coming? Miss Carol, I have that one written down. The main questions, I'll tell y'all the ones that I have written down now, and then y'all can tell me if there's anything else. When are the cows coming here? Where are the cows going to be living? When are we moving the cows? Where is Moo? Where are the horses? Where's Peluche? Where's Glenn? And when are the horses and Peluche and Glenn coming here? Miss Marilyn asked, is Moo coming back to Honey Hill? That's good. That's a question on the list. I think those are the main questions. And yes, Miss Linda just now nailed it. Good morning, Jake. I think your videos that are all over the place are great. We get to see absolutely everything. After all, you don't have a well-rounded, perfect script. This is your daily life. And oh my gosh, if that ain't the truth, y'all, the farm life never has a perfect script. You can try to plan out, oh, today I'm going to wake up and between 7 and 8, I'm going to go check on the cows and give them some snacks and make sure their water's full. And then from 8 to 9, I'm going to be out here mowing. And then from 9 to 10, I'm going to be picking up limbs. And then from 10 to 11, I got to take a break. I got to eat something. And then 12 to 1, I'm going to go get some gas for the mower and diesel for the tractor. And just, you know, it's just, you can try to schedule out your day, but then you look out and ladies in the front yard, Oreo's walking around on 2 legs, and you just never know. You just never know what could happen. And so in the meantime of this, you're also you're trying to focus on what you're doing, and I'm not complaining at all. I love this job, and it's the best job in the world. I'm just trying to explain to you how difficult it is sometimes. You're trying to do this job, like, say the whole interior of this house. It was hard. It was hard. I had to concentrate, and I had to focus. But at the same time, I'm trying to focus on, okay, I need to cut this board to this exact length, and it needs to be level, and then we're doing plumbing, and I got to make sure I'm keeping in my head all these things that are connecting, and this piece goes here, and this piece goes here. And while you're doing that, you got to take the time to set up your camera, and to talk, and to narrate, and to say what you're doing so people even know what you're doing. You have to entertain. You have to make plumbing exciting. You have to make cleaning up a mess exciting. You have to make mucking a barn exciting. You have to make everything exciting, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard, y'all, to just... Right, yes, Widow Yin, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you just want to turn on the radio and just work, Widow Yin. Turn on the radio and work. Yeah, y'all, sometimes it's hard. Eminem, thank you. That's a good question. What about the mudroom? What about the mudroom? Let's put that on there. Mudroom. Oh, yeah. I love this too because it's kind of like giving me a good to-do list, and it's kind of going to help me keep up with what we're doing. And Honey just now walked over here, and I'm sure she got some stuff on her list, y'all. She always, golly, she always got a list for me. She's always got a list for me to do something around here. Come over here, honey. We can't sit over there. There's too much sun. There's too much sun and we can't see. All right, guys. Oh, a barn? Okay. Okay, who was that? Ducky. Thank you, Ducky. Barn for horses.
Sammy's tail just whacked.
Poor little Yoon. He just got whacked by Savvy. He just got whacked, y'all. Okay, here we go. I think we're good. Miss Jennifer, I will answer your question right now. We are not getting any barn cats. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I don't like cats. I'm not really a cat person. I'm sorry. I'm just really not a cat person. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Where will the cows be? Where are the cows right now, y'all? Right now, the cows are in this pasture. The very first pasture that we ever built. That's where the cows are, y'all. They're right out there. Okay? And this is actually a good spot for us to sit because I can show you what we're going to do. The cows, okay, the cows are in this pasture. And as soon as, well, not as soon as my uncle finishes the fence, because my uncle's going to finish the fence over here in this pasture. Okay, the one through there. As he's finishing that fence, I'm going to be working on a shelter for the cows. That's the barn that we talked about in this morning's video. That I have it staked off out there. I'm going to be building a shelter over here because it wouldn't be right. I feel like it wouldn't be right to take the cows out of this pasture where they have a barn now. They have a barn to go into. I feel like it wouldn't be right to take them out of a pasture that has shade, shelter, a pond, and everything they need, and then put them over here into a pasture that does not have any shade in it. And also this pasture does not have shade how this pasture does. This pasture over here has shade from the tree lines, and this pasture is going to keep you out in the sun pretty much all day long. So that moves us to the next question of when's that barn going to be done? I don't know. I don't know. I can't even tell you. I just now started pricing out the materials, getting a order list together, a materials list together so I can start building that barn. So I already have in my cart all the posts. We just have to have them delivered here, and so we can start setting them and working on it. Like I said, that'll be probably 2 weeks from now we'll start. 2 or 3 weeks from now we'll start on the barn. The barn, like I said, I don't know how long exactly it'll take me. I'm going to try to do it as fast as possible, but I will also want to take my time and make it absolutely perfect. Miss Tony Ann, I see your question. I'm going to write it down here. Thank you. That's a good question, and that's actually going to lead us to a lot more questions and answers your question. So where were we? We just now talked about the barn. We're going to be building a barn for the cows. And as soon as the barn's built, okay, now that will lead us straight into the horses and moo. As soon as the fence is done over here and the barn is built, the shelter is built, we will move all the cows from the pasture they are in now, and we will put them over into the right side pasture, into that pasture over there. They will then have shade, shelter, water, and a fenced-in pasture. At that point, we can bring Moo. We can bring Moo and put him with all of his family over there in the other pasture. Okay, so now we'll have all of our cows together. And Littlefoot. Littlefoot will be going with them as well to the new pasture. Then that will free up the entire left side of our property. It's all fenced in. It keeps the cows in now. It has a barn. What we'll do then is we'll load up Peluche, Glenn, Paris, Willow, and Spiky, and we'll bring them all over and we'll put them in the left side pasture. So now they will have shade, shelter, and water. So they will be properly equipped to be over here. From that point, we'll have the cows all situated. The cows will be done. The cows will be done. They'll have a barn, they'll have fencing, and they'll all be over there. All of our animals will be here on Honey Hill, which will make me 1,000 times happier. From that point, what we can do is we're going to jump back. It'd be straight out this window. But out beside the horse pasture, we're going to have a lane down the middle that separates them. And that is going to be a loading chute. Whether we have to load the cows, we can get them in the middle and run them straight up into a trailer. It's only going to be trailer width. Or if we got to get the horses, we can bring them, which they're easy. You know, you just catch them and walk them into the trailer. But we'll have a loading chute in between those two pastures. We'll build the horse pasture over here in the horse stables. And then we can bring our horses and Peluche and Glenn from the new pasture. We'll bring them over here to the horse pasture. That will then again free up the entire left side of our property. From that point, I'll get on the tractor and rip out all of that stupid net fencing, that wire fencing that I did. I'll rip it all out. We will redo it with barbed wire. Okay, is everybody with me? Is everybody with me? We're going to rip all this out, all this fence over here. We're going to rip it out. And we're going to turn it into a barbed wire fence. From that point, we will put a gate system in the middle of our driveway that allows the cows to go from this pasture to this pasture. And, you know, we'll rotate them. From that point, we'll come over here and we'll fence off this pasture with like 1, 2, 3 cross fences or 2 cross fences. And we'll break it off into 3 or 4 pastures. We'll come over here and probably not do the same thing. But over here, we will have rotational grazing. Over here on the right side, we will eventually have rotational grazing. Y'all, and so we're going to have to build a small loafing shed for each one of them. We're going to have to do a lot of things. So this is my thing is like, I understand that we have a lot to do. And we have a lot to accomplish. And we have a lot of goals. And we have a lot of plans. And we're getting a lot of questions about, you know, when can we do this? When can we do this? When can we do this? Do y'all see this list? This list that's just boom, 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 boom. It's just adding up. The more we talk, the more questions that get asked, or the more answers that we have, the more things it turns out that we actually have to do. So we just keep going and going and going. And believe me, y'all, believe me, if I could walk out of that pasture and I could snap my fingers and I could make those barns pop up, I would. Little Yoon, what are you doing, Little Yoon? Can I help you, Little Yoon? Little Yoon! I'm talking to you. Sheesh, y'all. Anyway, yeah, I wish I could snap my fingers and make the barns pop up. Or somebody just won't give me a couple million. Give me a couple million. I'll be spitting out barns left and right. You won't have to worry about a thing. I'll get me some help hired over here. I'll have me a crew. We'll be building barns. We'll be redoing rooms. We'll be mowing pastures. We'll get everything done in about 20 minutes, y'all. We'll have it done. Okay, next question. I think we've covered everything with all the pastures, right? I think we've covered everything that has to do with our animals and the pastures. Cow number 10. Miss Ann, you know, I'm not actively, I have too much to do. I have, honestly, I have too much to do to get things right for the animals that we have now before I can just rush out and get us another one. Like, I understand the 10, seriously, the magic number 10 of cows. I get it. I really do. And honestly, maybe in the long run, it'd be worth getting now to save us later. You know what? I'm just gonna start looking for cow number 10. Screw all this other stuff. That stuff sounds hard. That stuff sounds hot and hard. Let's just look for cow number 10. So we gotta find us a rescue though. I don't want to just go to the sale barn and get a cow. I wanna find out. Well, I guess that would be rescuing one. Technically, I mean, I guess that's its last stop. Maybe we could go get us a little calf. Maybe a little calf from the sale barn or something. Or maybe somebody who can't take care of a cow anymore or something that would need us to take one. Something like that. But I don't want to just, here's a cow. Here's a cow. No, we don't just want a cow. We want the cow, right? Right? You don't just want a cow. You want the cow, y'all. So we're going to look for the cow, not a cow. All right, I think we can move on to the house questions now. I think we've covered everything with the pastures. We have water out to the pastures. Yes, we have more water lines to run. That is not the extent of our water line. Yeah, it's that one water line that we ran out to the pasture. That's nowhere near done. We got to run pipe all the way down the entire length of the pasture. We got to have water everywhere. Okay, so that was just the very beginning, and I know, it would be easy to just not have to worry about the water hose that's strung out across the driveway, and we could just trench underneath it, and I think we're okay. No, something's not right here. Resume, we're okay, we're here. Everybody, we're back. We're back. I don't know what just happened. Somebody tried to call me and it messed up everything, but I think we're good. And now they texted me and said, hey, I've been trying to reach you. I need to speak with you. No, I don't even know who you are. Sheesh. Okay, y'all, I think we're back. Okay, so now I think, like I said, I think we've answered all of the pasture and animal questions. But like I said, y'all, this can't, I wish we could have it done now. But we knew whenever we bought this place that we would have a lot of work to do. And we're slowly but surely, we're getting it done, y'all. Next question, trim, y'all, trim in the house. I don't know when we're gonna do it. Honestly, I don't know when we're gonna do it, and that'll lead us pretty much down to our next question, the mudroom. We gotta do, okay, so Pop has sheetrock for us to do in the mudroom. We just have to pick up insulation. So we have to get insulation, and then we'll be starting in the mudroom. We'll do that very soon. And then the last question I see is windows. Yes, we are going to be replacing all of the windows, but that's going to come at a way later time because we cannot replace all of our windows until we replace our siding. And so at the time, whenever we remove our siding and replace our siding, we will get us some new windows, y'all. And keep in mind, we got to live here forever. We got to live here forever, so we can't just get it all done in a week, y'all, because then we ain't going to have nothing to do for the next 60 years of our life. What are we going to do for 60 years if we replace these windows right now? What are we going to do? We still got 2 bedrooms that need to be done, y'all. We are living in the bare minimum right now. We literally have a stove, a fridge, and a sink. No trim, and just a TV in our bedroom, y'all. We are living on bare minimum. Junior, do you even care about what we're doing? About what we're talking about over here? I don't... Whatever, Junior. But y'all, here pretty soon we will have all of our animals here together. We've already got our entire family here together. So, we're making it happen, y'all. Step by step, little by little. Yes! Yes, Miss Vanessa, people must think you're rich. I don't know why. I don't know why. When have I ever given any indication that I have any sort of money at all? Because I haven't. I haven't. Sheesh, y'all. Sheesh. All right. Any more questions? I'm gonna hang around for a minute. Oh, are you gonna tell us what the new baby gender is? Yes. Y'all want to know right now? Y'all want to know right now? Honey, come here, honey. These are the lucky people in here right now that are gonna find out that 100% for a fact now. We know that we are having a baby boy or girl coming in December. And we will tell you the gender very soon. I don't know, honey. I think we should come back. I think we're going to come back later. I think we need a little you now or later. Now or later. Honey, how many minutes is on the oven?
They've been done.
They've been done? Oh, sorry, guys. I got to go. Doggone it. We got to eat right now. Dinner's ready, or breakfast is ready. It's getting hot. It's getting cold. And we're going to get off of here. And then, yeah, we'll talk about the gender. Maybe tomorrow, y'all. Maybe tomorrow. No. Either tonight or tomorrow, we'll talk about the gender. Okay? I promise you. December 11th. 11th? December 11th is the due date. That's all for this one. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Let me know if you have any more questions. I'll be in the comments. I'll be trying to find them. Kitchen cabinets. I'll answer that one real quick. We're going to be getting one on the 22nd. It'll be delivered, and we'll get that bad boy put in along with our other half of our countertop. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I love y'all. I still love y'all. That's all for this one. Bye, guys. Have a great day.